everyone. My name is Abhishek, and today I am doing data analysis in this project through the Excel. So I have this project named as Retail Sales Analysis, and I have this different columns that are in my data set named as invoice number, which contains 6-digit unique numbers that is assigned to each transactions, and stock code, it is a 5-digit integral number uniquely assigned to each product. And another column is the product description about the items and the quantity of the each product item per transaction. And another one is invoice date, it contains date and the time on which the transaction was happened. And the unit price, it contains the price unit per product. Another one is customer ID, it contains the ID of the customer. And the last column, it contains the name of country where the customer resides. So this is my data. It contains this columns and different columns uh, from here to here to here. Yes, these are the given column. Now we are seeing what questions we have to do. First question is data cleaning and preparation. The question says identify and remove any duplicates record in the dataset. What method did you use to ensure that only unique transactions are analyzed? Relevant Excel functions are remove duplicate and count. If you can use any of the function for removing any duplicate data and for make sure that only unique values are there in your data. So how will you do it? First, we will select the data, and we will go to data tab here, and here we were given an option named as remove duplicate. If I select this remove duplicate, then it will ask from where we want to delete. So we have to select all the columns which are there in our data, and then we'll click OK. As I have already removed all the data, so there is no duplicate data in my CSV file now. So from this method we can just remove the duplicates. Okay. So this question has been solved. We have identified and removed any duplicate data. What method did you use to ensure that only unique transaction analyzed? So we have used this method, remove duplicates. This methods will make sure that there will be no any duplicate data in your file. It will contain only unique transactions. It will contain only unique data. Second is the handling cancellation. Transaction with invoice starting with C are cancellation. Create a new column to flag this cancellation and calculate the total value of cancelled transactions. The relevant functions are left if, SUMIF, and SUMPRODUCT. So let's see. So here it is my invoice column. Okay, so it contains in many entries it contains letter C. It means the transaction has been cancelled. You can see these values are also in negatives, so these are cancelled already. So what we have to do, we have to create a new column to flag this cancellation and calculate this value of cancelled transaction. Okay, so how can we do it? We will make a new column. I have already made it, and what we do, we will use if function. Okay, so here is my formula. If and I have to use what? I have to extract the C. So how can we use it? We already know the C is on the left side, so we will use another function, left of what? You can tag any entry, left of A1 and comma 1. 1 is the position, on which position, from the left side. So first position, because first position will contain C. in the cancelled entries equal to C. We will make sure that it is C. If it happens, then if this condition is true, then it will be called as cancelled. So I have written it as cancelled, and if it is not, then it will be called as not cancelled. If C coming on the C is coming in the as first letter of our entry, then it will be cancelled transaction. Okay, so we have made the calculation, and it is showing that it is cancelled or not cancelled. If it is C, then it is showing this cancelled. Okay, so this question has also been solved. Uh, Next question is analysis of sales performance. Question says that analyze the sales performance per product. What are the top 5 selling products by quantity and by revenue? So relevant Excel functions are sum, if, VLOOKUP, large, index match, and pivot table. So how can we do it? We will analyze the sales performance. First, we will find the total sales. The total value is my total sales column. So we will just use the multiply. By multiplying the quantity with the price, we will get the total sales for each product. Okay, so here is this, and yeah, the total cancelled transaction, we were asked to also analyze the calculate the total value of cancelled transactions. So I also did this. I used the sum, and if it is cancelled and ABS function, then it is 0, otherwise it will count the value of total cancelled transaction per each product. Okay, so yeah, analyze the sales performance per product. So we have analyzed the sales performance per product, that what are the top 5 selling product by quantity and by revenue. So okay, so we have done till here the total cancelled transaction, and now we we want what are the top 5 selling product by the quantity or by revenue. You can use the pivot table. How can you do it? Let me just show you. First you need to select data and click on the pivot table, click on OK, and what we want now, we want top 5 selling products. So in the products I can take description by, if I want by quantity and by revenue, so I will take by quantity, and for the revenue I will take price. Okay, so I will click anywhere in this field. I will click on the home, and I will sort it by the largest to smallest. I will also click on the largest to smallest. I will do only one. If I am taking more values, then I will have to filter out any one. So for now I am taking the sum. We'll just remove this price, the total sales which is there. Okay, so I will take it as a sum of quantity. I will sort it from largest to smallest. Then I will click on this filter. I will go to value filter, top 10. I will just click on the top 5, and I will click on OK. So these are the top 5 products by the quantity. If we want by sale, I can again go to my table, sorry, my sheet, this one, and I will click on insert, click on pivot table, existing worksheet. I will go to here. I will just select any area for my pivot table. Then I will click OK. I will again click on the description with the price. I will filter it out first, largest to smallest, and I will top 5. We need top 5, then I will filter it out. So we got top 5 products by price, or by you can say revenue. So you can just rename it revenue. Sorry, you can just rename it as product. Okay, so this question is all also solved. Now coming to next question. Price strategy analysis. Determine the average unit price per item and identify item whose unit price is above 90 percentile. We can use average if or percentile.inc if function. These are the relevant function. So for this, I have made a new column named as average unit price. First, I will find out what is the average unit price per item. So for this, I will use the average if function. I will select the range. What is the range? What is the criteria? And what is the average range for what I want to find? And then I will round off it to the to decimal point. So I will find the average unit price per item. Then I will find the 90% of the price. What is the 90%? So 19 percentile of the price will be calculated through this formula, through this Excel function named as percentile.inc. I will select the array and I will give the range or give the percentage uh, about what percent I want to uh, find out. So 0.9 will be 90 percentile. And I will use if function. If my price is greater than 90 percentile, it means it is above 90 percentile or it will be below 90 percentile. Okay, this question is also been solved. Our next question is customer analysis. Who are the top 10 customer by total spending? Create a ranking column to order customer based on the amounts they spent. So we have create a first we will create a what is the total spending of the customer. So we will find out by using SUMIF. Okay. So I will first select what is my range, then what is my criteria, and then what is my sum range. By this I can find out the total spending per customer. Then I will make again another column named as ranking column. I will use rank.eq function. By this I can find out the rank uh, of the customer. So by doing this, then I will click on the ranking, then I will click on this sort and filter, then I will click on this filter. What it will do, it will basically do this icon will appear on this and we can just select on this. We can do this number filter, we can find top 5, top 10, or we can just sort it by largest or by smallest, so we can find who are the top customer by the total spend. Okay, so we have also done this. Now next question is temporal sales trends. How do sales fluctuate monthly? Create a line chart that shows total sales per month for the year. The relevant function I can use is text, month, year, sum ifs, date, line chart. Okay. So first I will extract the year from the invoice date. We were given in a column named as invoice date. In this, it contains the month and the year and the time and the date. Okay. Another column will be as month. I will extract the month from the invoice date. How we can extract the year and month? We just need to use text and the value from which we want to extract, and then we will give the format text on what format we want to extract. So I have given y, it will extract the year. If I give mm, it will extract month. Okay, so it extracted the month. Then we will find out the total sales per month. In December month of 2000 year 9, what was my total sales. So we will use some ifs formula. Okay, what it will do, it will find out the total sales for that particular month in that particular year. I will first use this. What is my sum range? So my sum range will be my total value. And then what is my criteria? My criteria will be month, because I have to find month wise. In the month criteria, I will select the month, that is December. Then I will select the year range, criteria 2, from which year I want to find. Then uh, I will select 2009. So what it will do, it will just find total sales per month. Then I will make a pivot table, that is here. I've already made it, and I can just make a chart. This is a normal line chart, and this is customized line chart. So we can see a trend from January to December. The sales was increasing, but from it is reverse, because in the December we got more sales, and in the month of January of the next year the sales was declined. So it is showing from January to December, because line chart shows from the negative to positive, or from the low trend to upward trends. Okay, so we have done till here. Now the next question is geographical insight. Which country has the highest number of transactions? Generate a pivot table that summarize the number of transactions per country. So we can again make a pivot table, and I have made this. I made this. I've already made a pivot table. So this is my list of countries, and this is the count of transactions. So you can see in the United Kingdom, the most transaction has been happened here. Okay, this is the total transactions. We can do it like this. Another question says that the product return rate. Calculate the return rate for the each product by comparing the total quantity order to the total quantity returned. So then I will first find out what is the total returned, how much product has been returned, and I will use SUMIF function. Okay, SUMIF, then I will give the range. My range will be this quantity, because I want based on the quantity, and my first criteria range will be the description of the product. Okay, and then again I will use the second criteria as quantity. Based on the description, I will find out how many quantity has been returned. Okay, and the quantity in minus, you can see the quantity in minus were returned. Okay, that's why the transaction was shown as C, the cancelled transaction. So these are total return, and okay, total return. So for calculating the return rate, we will again make another column. We will use ABS function. What ABS do? It returns the absolute value, basically, without any sign, without any negative or any sign. So it will return the absolute value. Okay, the function in the total ordered and total return is approx same, but we use additional ABS function for the abstract value. So we will find out what is the total return. Now we will get to know what is the total return rate. So by using if, we can find out if my, like we can say if my T3 is or you can say if my T2 is greater than 0, then if it is greater than 0, then we can say that it is not returned, otherwise it is returned. So it is 0. uh, if it is greater than 0, then my total return will be divided from the total ordered. Okay, and by this we can count the total return ratio. Again, next question is the data segmentation for marketing. The segment the customer based on the total experience into high, medium, and low tiers. Define the threshold for each tier based on the quartiles. We have to find out the threshold as quartile. We will use quartile.inc function. So we will find out the low tier. It will be first quartile. We will use quartile.inc based on the total spending per customer. We will give 2 for a second quartile here and 3 for third quartile. Now we will categorize these based on the quartile. The low quartile will be named as low and medium and high in the customer tier column. Okay, so if my O2 is less than W2, understand it. If my total spending per customer is less than low tier, then it will be called as low tier. Okay, if it is not happened, then else what we will do, then we will again put another condition that if my total spending per customer is less than high tier, then it will be medium. The customer tier will be medium, otherwise it will be high. Okay, so we have done this also. Now the last question says that advanced dashboard creation. Create an interactive dashboard that includes key performance indicators like total sales, average sales per transaction, top product by sales, sales by country with filter option for different time periods and product categories. Okay, so I have made a dashboard. Yes, so we have find out that we can again use the pivot table, and I have created different pivot tables here on the same sheet for my dashboard. So you can design it also. You can fill any color, or you can just design the text, or you can enter any text box. It is your choice totally. So I have made this top product by sales. I have used the graph. I filtered out the top five products. Then I found out what is the total sales per transaction. Basically, it just yes, average sales per transactions and top sales by country. Okay, yeah. So you can again use any graphs. So here I've used a pie chart. Here I've used a column chart. Here I've used bar chart, and I filter out. For filtering out, what you just need to do, you just have to click on the pivot table, go to pivot table analysis, and click on the insert slicer. So it will add in a slicer on which you can just show the value. Wait, let me just show you an example. If I click on this, see the value has been changed. If I click on this, the value has been changed. If I click on this, the value has been changed. The value is changing with the slicer. So we applied the slicer on this particular pivot table. If you want to clear it, so go to this option. Again, if I click on the animal, it will change it. Brown parrot, it will also change it. Okay. And a cherry blossom, it will also change the average sales per transaction. I have to click cancel. Okay. If you want to click on the country, then it will show top sales by country. Belgium, what was the sales of Belgium, Austria, Finland. Okay. Wait. It is a bit, yes. If it is overlapping it, you can just check your data labels. You can just remove it. Okay. And you can just click on the top 5 filter, so it will show only top 5. So I don't want all the name of the countries, so I will fill the color here. Yes, you can do like this, and you can show the total sales and what is the average unit price by country. If I click on this United Kingdom, it will show the different products and the sales of the products. Okay, then yes, these are my slicers. So this is how you can create a dashboard, and you can do the data analysis, that what insights were there in your data, what things were present, how you can do it. Thank you very much.